I got Sunday morning hair. All right. This is Dr. Mia Lueth. It is 10:42 a.m. Eastern New York Time, USA. It's September 28th, 2025. I am picking up the pace. No, I'm not manic. No, people don't understand that you don't understand my baseline. I don't trust anybody, almost anybody over there at Christianity Care Union, and there's a reason for that. And yeah, the rural areas would like some of you who were trained up in cities and have more experience. If you are planning to retire, and you can take a lower salary, please move out to Cecil County, Maryland. We desperately need your help. Okay? It's a little more countrified, and it would be very, very helpful. Or if you just want to get some experience, like cities, you may not get paid the same, but you should really be putting your best foot forward. I mean, yeah, well, I am interested in malpractice suits, but like I said, any lawyers out there, you can set your own freaking salary, or you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just gonna want a flat out of it. You understand? And so whatever on top of that is your fees or whatever, you can do that. Trust me. I mean, this is so bad that I literally can't shut up about it. Because some of these people, they don't know any better. And they're not getting good care. And they're not getting proper diagnoses. Okay? State of Maryland. Help fucking Cecil County right the fuck now. Right. Right. I am qualified for that entirely. Certified paranormal investigator. And that is why I'm saying some of you need to shut up, sit down, and let the professionals. Okay? Because I will work with some legalese types really good at that, so we can figure out a loophole to stop you. All right. Also, in the United States of America, every legal citizen is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. So all of you are writing shit and saying shit that is slanderous and not correct. If a person is in fact found innocent in a court of law, they can turn around and sue all of you for slander and a multitude of other things. That's truth in this country. I don't care if you don't like it, it's just still truth. So people online in the United States, you understand? Right? But even if you erase some of your comments, some of them are still on servers probably somewhere. Okay? And the legal system is becoming, yes, more and more aware of the way of digital citizenry. And I can tell you, okay, you're headed for a huge legal mess if you get online as a U.S. American citizen or legal citizen in this country and you start trash talking people before they go to a court of law where they are tried. That is not your First Amendment right, ladies and gentlemen. It has nothing to do with it at all. I know why people ignore me, because I'm speaking truth right out loud. A couple few have figured out, like, you really shouldn't have handled me like that at all. And it's a good thing I don't have abandonment issues. And I understand some people still healing. Well, that is the other thing that I want to discuss, which is why I put this on here. I was just like, okay, well, I started talking to someone who's a musician, and I don't doubt that person, right? But okay, if I have not met you in person, then you can't be calling me your girlfriend. And I asked, right. Anyway, I mean, that's just super stalker. That's just too much. Okay? Right. Well, you're too much for everybody. So sit down and shut the fuck up. Okay? And you want to sing about Jesus? Well, then you better check all that through Jesus. Because you don't even have a divorce announced in the public. And I won't have anything to do until, Ray, you take the time to heal. And it's announced in the public. Okay? Tough shit. Yes, I blocked you. Okay? No, you can't. Okay? It's wrong, is what it is. That's just fucking wrong. Don't be sitting there telling me, oh, the woman I choose. And I'm like, maybe I was not up for consideration in the first place. And some of them, right, asked me if I'm married. And I said no. Okay, but that is not to assume that I am single. And that one, first name starts with Z. Last name starts with W. Pissed off someone. Okay, like I wasn't. I'm not available to you. You can't have my password and log in. I'm always going to be good with God. And no, I'm not talking about the damn marriage. Okay. A lot of people don't understand what that means. And some of that is just misconstrued. So proper interpretation and proper translation is happening. And it will reach everywhere it needs to reach. Okay. There's some things I don't really know how to do at all. And the little bit that I do know, all I can say is an extreme emergency would I even attempt to do. And why anybody will continue to ask me for money, okay? Like, what part of I don't have any at all? I can't afford to get oral surgery that's going to save my life. Okay? Don't accuse me of lying, is what you're doing. Okay? Ignoring the words that I say when I say them. That's what you're doing. I'm allowed to raise my voice so that I know I can be heard. Okay? I don't like to get all serious sometimes. That's why sometimes we do silly things and we dance around, right? And, right? But, okay, I'm doing this for more than just one reason. Right. So, yes, my voice was damaged, and I don't know I'm going to be able to. Right. So I'm trying to get used to the way it is, which takes me a little bit of time. Very difficult for me to play guitar because, as I said, I have serious medical conditions. And any jackass, whether you are the actual celebrity you say you are on X or not, makes no difference to me at all. How did your life get to be more important than mine? It didn't. How did your time get to be more important than mine? It didn't. Okay, so I'll give everybody a chance, even though I suspect scams. All right? I give you a chance, though. But I'm tired of talking about the same shit. Okay, now if I get into a long distance relationship with someone I haven't met, but we know that that's going to happen very, very soon, and there's a plan, and I'm told that plan, okay, maybe for a little while, but if that keeps fucking, I'm like, well, fuck you. I guess I'm not your woman. Okay, I'm 53 years old. I mean, I had to get a certain kind of surgery, and quite frankly, when that happened, I really didn't think I was going to survive it because of how high risk it was. I did, but it made me dirt poor. And so, people from outside this country, okay, like some of you, I just don't talk to you anymore because I don't ask you for advice ever, and yet you seem to want to give me advice. Okay, well, give a shit about me and my well-being, which is why I block you. And you can take it personally, like it's an offensive affront, and I don't care. Now, you put the work and time in and go through the same things I've been in, then you might be able to say, I should get $600 an hour. Some of you think you're entitled to shit that you are not. It doesn't matter who I am, what I am, or where I'm from. I can confirm there are angels on earth. That I can confirm. Which is why some of you bitching like, oh, it's demons. Oh, I'm like, no. It's not. And I may not be your particular angel either. Well, how many of you are checking this through Christ? Okay, but that's what you're supposed to be doing. Right? I'm speaking loudly once so you can hear me. Because I do not have premium equipment. I have bare minimum. And it's not that great. But it works. I mean, if I take the time to write something in an email that says something like, well, okay, there's an issue with it, so I needed to go to, customer care, and customer care said, okay, well, we got to escalate it. And like, okay, well, that's fine. Then they send me an email, I fill it, and I send it back. Okay. Like, don't be talking about how you love me. Don't be talking about how you're helping me. Don't be talking about the future we're fucking building. Okay. You're fucking wrong. And I wouldn't go near a recently divorced dude for at least a full year. Some of you need to take the time to heal. Anyway. Okay, that's just plain like over the top stalker. There's some people I'm allowed to talk to people online and in person. You don't have the right to tell me anything. especially if I've not met you in person. Okay, there's one exception to that. But like, if I don't tell you that, if we don't have an agreement, if we didn't, then what the fuck? And don't be trying to tell me you love me, you're looking blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Oh, but you want me to go buy you an iTunes card. Oh, but you want me to work, air quote, work for you. And I'm like, that's not even legal in the United States of America. Considering some of the things that have happened in my life and some health issues and other kind of things, wasn't even really expecting to live a long life. And if that fucking bothers you, then tough shit. Yes, and I also look into death with dignity because I'm getting ready to schedule surgery for a new hip. And somewhere coming right behind that is probably going to be my knee. And somewhere right behind that is probably either going to be my other knee or my other hip or back surgery, depending. I get symptoms that are very, very similar to Parkinson's. So I might be okay one day and not be so okay another. The United States government does not require me to work because I went through that whole process properly. And they know I can't work full time. I don't care who you are. I mean, I talk to males a good bit. Well, some of them are married. But, their females aren't worried about me because they know. Right? Like, oh, fuck no. I don't need any of that kind of trouble. Like, thank you. But females, like, some of you got around me too much, bitching about your dudes, and they're not really doing anything wrong. Okay, they provide for you. You don't stress about you. Like, you don't even need to go to work, which is completely different from my situation. And I had to stop talking to you because I'm like, I'm sure there's some females would appreciate what your husbands do for you. Anyway, so, right. In some cases, being asked if I'm married, and I said no. But that is not equivalent to I'm single either. Okay. Large leaps to conclusions. They're incorrect and false. Okay. I have to advocate for a friend of mine who also doesn't have family. And so the one legged popes have to be on hiatus now because another member is also having some health struggles. But, vocalist and guitarist and keyboardist Doug Travisano, right, is laid up because he's got stage 3 pancreatic cancer. And he knows that I'm sharing this information, and since it's not a work situation, it's not exactly HIPAA, but he knows I am. Also, for any prayers people can be put Douglas Travisano. Pray this, please. Appreciate it. He doesn't have any family to advocate for him. He doesn't have any family to make sure that, people are moving their ass so he can hurry up and get his chemo. Right? I'm not going to let bureaucracy get in the way. I'm not going to let people try and fuck around with his life. Of course he's concerned. He wants a little more time. There's some things, right? But if is going to get held up because of some stupid bureaucracy and people like to fuck around with other people's lives and thinking that he doesn't have anybody to advocate for him because he doesn't have family. And I'm like, well, he's got me. I would want somebody to do that for me as well. Of course, I'm concerned about him. A lot of things are up in the air. So now I got to start getting a little pushy with some people. It is not okay to email me from wherever, even if you're telling me the truth. It's like, did you not understand what I said? Apparently you didn't. I have serious medical condition. And to this day, as far as I know, no cure for them. I got to manage a lot. Medication, occupational therapy, talk therapy, physical therapy, doctor coordination, trying to find out which medications will exacerbate a situation and which ones will not, transportation to those places. Who the fuck do some of you think you are? My time is also precious. And I don't go around wasting other people's time, especially like, oh no, there's no way I can possibly do that. I mean, I'm limited in that fashion. Right? Because I have serious health concerns. I try to have fun on here sometimes. I try to, be a little light. I try and, put stuff on here for people who are stuck inside all the time. Like, right, do fun stuff, weird stuff together. Let some, musicians know. I love singing along with you guys. Right? Helps me out. I like it. Now I gotta be more careful with my voice. I mean, that is one thing I might be able to salvage. Okay? There are people online putting shit on there that is just fucking wrong. No, dudes from other countries. If I talk to you online, if I don't ask you for fucking advice, then don't give it to me. Some of you get more ignorant. We need to reverse that, and you need to go the other direction and become less ignorant. Like, yeah, one dude trying to tell me, oh, well, people, you're gonna die someday, man. You need to save up money. I'm like, tell that to the United States government and all the people who are stealing from me and all the people who, fuck me over and all this other kind of shit. Try telling that to the people who, are telling me I can't get benefits, right? Because I guarantee you, I would need to get paid $200,000 to fucking make up for my losses. And I cannot work a stressful job, asshole, because I have serious medical fucking condition. I know people are gonna die, okay? Shut your faces. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not gonna maintain a long-term relationship in the sense of, oh, boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Like, I have friends that are dudes. That's a different story. If you're not ready now, oh well. Plenty of fish in the fucking sea. I need freaking charity help to save my life. And I time tie. Because there's such a thing as time tie. See, if you get money time or material time, you can time tie. Leave me alone. And if you're not physically here for me, you want to claim you're my fucking boyfriend, you're not buying me flowers or sending me money or any other kind of shit, okay, then you're fucking just wrong. So no, I'm not going to buy any SIM cards. I'm not going to buy you any iTunes cards. I'm not going to do shit. And yeah, I tell them flat out, straight truth, honesty. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I better write a song called I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. This is my cute little face right up on the screen. And now, all right, now I'm talking to fewer and fewer people. But I mean, if you're not here with me physically and helping me physically and helping me with money or transportation or at least able to give me a fucking hug and any other kind of shit, okay, then just be friends. No, I'm not gonna wait for you because I don't fucking have to. You don't get to waste my time. You don't get to give me shitty advice that I didn't fucking ask for. People from other countries, I'm like, yeah, you don't know how it works over here in the States. Just thanks, but no thanks. Mind your own business. Right? And then people just telling me what to do. I'm like, I already know what the fuck to do. Well, I got 2 hands and 2 legs. And I take my time to advocate for people who don't have family. Because it's the right thing to do. And because I would want somebody to do that for me. And it really is not anybody's business who I'm talking to. I will confide in a couple. But that's it. And unless it's the United States government, right, doing an update for my national security clearance, you do not have a need to know. Okay? I'm probably too rock and roll for some of you. Oh, I know it's the devil's music. I'm like, yeah, devil doesn't make music that good. And may I remind everybody, Lucifer is the name of a grace-filled archangel. And some fall because they have permission to do so. Angels have cycles. I don't usually pay attention to the angel cycles, but yes, on occasion when something is upcoming, then yes. And there are people in the hockeyverse who I do trust when it comes to ice hockey. I don't need to take power from someone to get power. There's a lot of bullshit online about all sorts of things, particularly, right, angels, demons, humans are better than every other, and we're special, and we did all this stuff. I'm like, not without fucking help, you didn't. So there is one mean one's going to teach you some lessons, and I'm not going to do a damn thing about it. Because the time for me to do something about it was the time when you were all attacking me incorrectly, causing me damage that now, when you need me and I can help you, I can't. And all I asked for was a husband. I'm allowed to get married. And when I do advocate for someone who doesn't have family like me, I do the best I can. And then I start getting a little pushy, and then I start asking more questions, and then I start, sending some emails. Then I start, sending some stuff. Then I start showing up in front of their face. And when it comes to the stupid fucking cancer bullshit, all I can tell you is that I know when I start doing that, there's only two possibilities. One, we're going to battle together in certain ways, and I will help them in every possible way I can until one, they pass away, or they recover enough to, right, have either others who jump in, or they're well enough to do some of that on their own. Only two possibilities. None of you are gods to me. Right. That stuff doesn't work on me. And the other thing is what I told the one whose name was Jesus Nazareth. Right, we can't ever be separated, and we never lose each other. I mean, we can be, but we don't lose each other because there's no distance in spirit. And I'm good with God. I always stay good with God. You understand? And when I need to realign, I realign. You understand? And considering marriage, yes, I might have to. That's fine. No, I don't want to go fucking skydiving or bungee jumping. Well, I've already done that. And bungee jumping might just kill me. But I'll be happy to, you want to go. Like, I'll cheer you on, help push you out the plane. Like, are you scared? Boof. All right, remember, pull after 3. What I told him was, well, the ones you caused me harm, you didn't know they were causing me harm. Hey, no worries. Just I need them to be taught better. So they don't accidentally do it to someone else, but also it's like a learning thing, yeah, so they know better. But those who continue to do it, knowing full well what you're doing, well, you get handled different. And when I tell you to stop, you stop. And when I say, no, I'm not going to maintain like some kind of long distance, like romantic, not just platonic relationship, because it doesn't qualify as fucking long. And females, stop trying to contact me directly. That's what's doing it to you. And I don't know what else to say to you other than grow some brains, man. Be an active listener. The best way for me to help females is indirectly through males. And there is no female under which I can sit. So, I'd like to have more, less serious of these. But unfortunately, there are those who clearly need correction. And there are those who think that you are so much more high and mighty than me. And I disagree with you. Now stop pretending to be someone else. Stop using celebrity photos that they don't know you're doing. Just stop. I did tell one, I'm just like, well, you don't want to be in that kind of relationship with me anytime soon. You got all this project and stuff to do. Okay, fine. Like, well, then give that to me later because, I might, but I doubt it. I'm chubby. Sometimes I'm outspoken because no one else is speaking up. I give people more than one chance. I will try to explain, like, no, you don't want to keep doing that. Like, no, that's not what I was trying to say. It's like, no, I wasn't asking for advice. No, I'm not going to do that. I mean, someone quite literally, whether it was that celebrity or not, It could have been a scammer, or it could have been a celebrity. Either which way, right? Wanted to air quote hire me. I'm like, okay, the things you're asking me to do, one, aren't really possible for me. I don't have a car, and there's some stuff that I don't have that I need, and you assume to think that for some reason I can just disregard what is good and right, and I can't, and I won't. Right, basically, essentially, without saying, it's like, oh, you want me to launder money for you? No, I don't fucking think so. Now, I'm going to say this one more time. When I was young, and I was under 10 years old, in Spain, and we had German friends, one of whom had a lot of money, and quite frankly, I don't want to know how they made that money. Some of it may not have been above board. Regardless. So, yeah, well, they had a Spanish villa. And, I could, get out of the pool and look over the hill and look down on Adnan Khashoggi's Spanish villa. Well, no further harm can come to me. And if any of my brothers just suddenly appear in your life, if you come out of it with your life, then I suggest you learn to be grateful about that. I deserve way, way, way better. And if we went by karma, I'd be kicking all of your asses. So if I block you, and if you get all pissy, and for some reason you want to come here and you actually want to threaten my life, okay, number one, you better mean it. Number two, you better make sure you kill me dead. And there's only certain kind of dudes that I'm really attracted to in the first place. Yeah, well, those are totally visual. I'm like, no, I don't look like swimsuit models. I mean, I can't really get the right kind of exercise because my doctors have told me not to do that, is why. And it could cause me more harm. Right. So I need a lap pool so I can swim. It also helps me with breath work. Right. I can swim a mile easy. I've recently tested this. I can still swim a mile easy. So I swim about a mile a day. I take one day off. I also have a good bit of muscle to feed. So, right. I mean, I've still got muscle weight. So I'm not like scrawny without muscle. Some of it, right, needs help. But I still gotta feed the muscle. And muscle weighs more than fat. Got swimmer shoulders because I swam a shitload when I was a kid. Played a lot of soccer when I was a kid. Rode my bike a lot. Ran around a lot. Climbed trees. So if males in other country don't really like upfront females, I know that I am equal to man. We're just different. I am not less than. Then just stop watching it and understand, if you come to this country, yeah, you're not going to be able to change any of that. And you certainly can't use me to come from another country and marry me to become a citizen. Yeah, if my country finds out about that, well, you can consider yourself red flagged and not allowed. Yeah, you will be escorted out of this country. So apparently, there's some air quote elites who need to understand something about me. No, I'm not going to just settle. And yes, some of you really wealthy ones. Yeah, well, you might have money and power here and there, but quit fucking bailing your kids out, man. I mean, it's just gonna get stupid. I mean, for one, they fuck around with other people and screw up their lives. Consider others, you understand? But also, right, they're just gonna keep thinking that you're gonna keep doing that, and that's not gonna help them at all. And they're gonna keep fucking just using you. Wise up about that shit. Let them feel the consequence. I mean, once, especially when they're teenagers, right? You tell them, like, I'm not gonna fucking bail you. I'm not gonna get you out of trouble next time. So let there not be a next time, or you will not be surprised when they say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Well, we can have a better society in general when they're held accountable. Also showing you the proper respect. Because eventually they'll just keep doing it and it'll cause harm and they'll do this and they think you blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? You gotta fucking cut the goddamn cord. Because it's what's best for you, too. I do know a few wealthy people. I'm like, what's your fucking problem? You could help me out, for crying out loud. Right? Those who claim they can't help me, I'm like, did God tell you that? Well, a lot of you flunked your test in such severe ways that I'm being cut off from you in every possible way. And, well, I do, you know, talk to a few people. And when it comes to music, it's like, I've been battling for some of you assholes for a really fucking long time. It's just starting to be now that you're finding that out. So I'm asking you one more time. If you are continuing on certain illegal substances and alcohol, one, for your own sake, also for your fans and the people that love you, okay, just pick one. Pick your favorite. And just stick to that one because it'll help you get off with fewer, yes, withdrawal and other kind of things. Because you'd be like, well, fuck, look at all this cocaine. Woo-hoo! Well, one, you might not be able to afford it after a while, too, right? You might just fuck yourself up to the point of almost death. And if you go the death way, it's like, well, at least I tried. For your good. Definitely not mine. Yes, I have been quietly helping you rock and rollers battle this entire fucking time. And I'm tired of some of your shit asses, and some of you have gotten more than one chance. And no, it is not okay Sometimes I also know people get around you who don't really give a shit about you as much as they give a shit about how much fun they can have and the car you bought them and the big house party they can have and the fact that, right, yeah. Well, here you go. Get to know me, rock and rollers. My name is Dr. Mia Lueth. And some of you, right, I don't want to have anything to do with it. Okay? Don't. You can't resurrect your career. You're being stupid. And many of you, right, brought this upon your own selves. And you're not good examples for kids. I'm not trying to say you should all go hard edge or anything, right? I'm not going to let some of you hurt me that way anymore. Wipe my hands clean of you. And you all start to know who you are. Because without my help, it'll start getting fucking obvious. I've never once asked any of you for anything. Okay, I promoted Matchbox 20 just for free. I mean, I like their stuff, right? Whatever, right? Okay, fine. Yep, same thing with Hack, same thing with Depeche Mode, same thing with, I don't know, Braden Benjamin, Bush, Chevelle, Fuel. I could go on and on and on. Alternative, Duran Duran. I have never asked once for anything in return. And those of you who are getting cut off from me, I don't care what happens to you.